Hello juniors and welcome back to Computer Systems and Programming. For this video we're just going to be going over the introduction to computer systems and programming. So first, let me give you a little bit of an introduction to myself. My name is Michael, obviously. You'll get to know me, but over time you'll find out that I'm pretty awesome. I'm from Oneida, Wisconsin. I graduated from 2017 ITA Oneida, so the first cohort of the tribal sites. After you graduate from ITA, you move on to People, which is the program you'll be a part of in college. So I'm a People scholar. I'm a student at UW-Madison. I'm studying psychology, and I was at this point looking into political and science and legal studies, but now I'm on a pre-law track. I'm also a member of Wong Shik and the president, as well as a singer on Madtown Singers, and I do a bunch of other various things. Also, I'm a technology instructor here. So for this assignment, you have an introduction post assignment. I want you to go on to the Canvas discussion board, answer the following questions. 1, what is your name? 2, what is your favorite color? Mine's purple. I know you all care. And then 3, tell me your favorite activity and why. So if you like video games, say I like playing video games because I can sit and still feel active, or whatever you want to do. Just tell me whatever you like to do and a little bit about why you like to do it. There's no limit, so you can write as much as you want. I just want this to kind of get to know you a little bit better, and I'll be reading through all of them. So what are we doing? So we have kind of 2 courses that are mushed together here. We have computer systems and then we have programming. Within computer systems, which is this whole first release you're doing, you're going to be talking about computer hardware, Scratch, and Mini Marketplace. So computer hardware you'll be diving into again after our many uses of computer course that you did your first summer. And then after that you'll do Scratch, which is kind of a little intro to programming. And then you'll do a Mini Marketplace, which is just a little presentation on some topic of your choosing. Then, once we finish up that, we'll move on to programming, which is the bulk of this course, and we'll be actually learning to program in Python and make useful programs. So for this course, I have this CS&P handbook. This is just things that I've noticed that students have problems with, or that they just need outlined a little bit more, and just some rules from me as a instructor. So these are your responsibilities. Please take time to read through this whole document. It's very helpful, but try your hardest. Don't be afraid to be wrong. I will always tell you if you're wrong, and I'll try to do it as nicely as possible. But we're all here to learn, so being wrong is just a part of that process. Again, if you do get things wrong, get help. It's my job to make sure that you understand the material. So yes, you have to be a part of that, but I have to do everything within my power to help you do that. So I'm here, and if there's any way I can help you, I'm always just an email away. You need to understand how to get help from me though, which is linked down further in this document. I'm going to go through this because this is very, very important. Whenever you reach out to me, you need to provide the information here, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to help you. Some of the things, I need you to describe what your problem is, what's going on, what's wrong with the program, what's not working. Then I need you to provide a picture of it. So you can take a screenshot of the program, you can take a screenshot of your window. I don't care if you're working with equipment, you can take a picture of the equipment. I just need a picture of what's not happening, what is the error message. And then if it's a coding problem, I need to see the code. So you need to send me the .py, which you'll learn about later, but you need to send me the file of coding so I can actually look at the code and manipulate it myself. And then going back to your responsibilities, you need to understand how to search Google. So if you're not understanding things, your first thing before reaching out to me is always to understand or to look it up yourself. So to look on Google, I gave you kind of this algorithm to get good Google searches. You put in whatever program you're using, So Scratch. And then you'll put the version number if that matters. There's no versions for Scratch, so you leave that out. Then you move on to your problem, least words as possible. So if I can't upload my character, I'd say can't upload character. And then if there is an error code, you can also add that to the search. And I provided a couple examples so that you can see how this is done. And then there's just a couple of rules in my class. If you recognize the problem with any assignment, just do the assignment to whatever makes sense. So if I have a typo that makes the assignment confusing, just do what you think I meant to say. And if I notice that all the students, if all of you are confused, I will take that into account when grading. So if all of you mess up number 1 on the assignment, I'm just going to kind of cut out number 1 from the grading because obviously there's something wrong with that question then. If you don't complete an assignment by the deadline, you do have until the quarter to get complete and full points, but you have to complete it by the quarter. If you do not complete assignments by the quarter, which you shouldn't, you should get all of your assignments in on time, but if you don't, there is a little link here to explain how to get an extension approval. And that's just kind of goes through like what you have to do to email me and get an extension. For most of the time, it's important that you just do the assignment. If you do the assignment and ask me, like say, hey Michael, I didn't get this done by the deadline, but here it is now and it's done, I'll grade it because obviously you put the work in. My point is just to get you to learn. So as long as you're putting in the effort, I will do whatever I can in my power to give you that extension. So if you have any other questions, you can always feel free to email me, and my email is laid out on the Canvas course and in previous videos. All right, juniors, I will see you later.